Hello everybody, welcome again to Cranky Frankie. Today's a bit of a different video. Today I'm going to teach you something on this whiteboard. That right there? That's you. That's you, because you're going to be amazed by my amazing teaching skills. What is today's lesson about? Well, let me write it down for you. Today's lesson is about spring lock suits. Basically, if you're familiar with the Five Nights at Freddy's series, you'll be a little bit familiar with spring lock suits. They are where they originated from, for as far as I know. So, let's get into some information about spring lock suits. So basically, first I'll show you what a spring lock looks like, the ones that were used in the series. This is a spring lock. How spring locks work is we have this thing over here. See this shit? See this? That's going to be holding back the animatronic parts of the spring lock suits. I'll explain that a bit later. This is the spring. Hence why it's a spring lock. This is the lock, this is the spring. This is the part you need to crank back with the hand crank to hold back the spring. So now that we know what a spring lock is and what it looks like, let me get into how the suits work. So, where the fuck did I... Oh, here it is. So, let me just make the one that we're all quite familiar with. Doesn't look very great, but I'm doing this on a quick whim here. So, a good example of a spring lock suit is the spring Bonnie suit. This was the one, you know, from the accident. So now that you know one of the examples of a spring lock suit, let's go into how the suit is supposed to work. Let me just make a little quick spring lock suit here. Okay, so here we have Fazbear, right? Fazbear, another one that's a very well-known spring lock suit. So, how Fazbear works is, I'm going to show you with blue here. You see, the thing about springlock suits is they are made specifically to be used as both animatronic and suit. Which is why we need the spring locks inside of them. So basically, in here is you as a performer, shown by the color blue. That's you in there. You are the performer inside of the inside of the Fazbear suit. So, how this has worked is you have cranked back the animatronic parts, which I will show with red. So basically, the animatronic parts have all been cranked back into the sides of every compartment of the body. The head has specifically a very large amount of them. I can't draw all of them in there, but you know what I mean, right? You'll basically get it. So, as represented with red here, these are the animatronic parts held back by the spring locks. How this works is, from the manufacturer, you will get a hand crank. That hand crank is what you will have to use to crank back the spring locks to set the animatronic parts into place. This is how the suit works. However, if you wiggle too much in that suit, or you put too much pressure on there, or you get any fucking water on those damn spring locks, you know what's gonna happen? Fucking everything is gonna go to shit. To give you a quick demonstration, this is again you in the Fazbear suit. That's you. But what's this? Uh-oh. There is a leak in the roof. Water has gotten on the suit. The spring locks are getting wet. This is a no-no. This is bad. This is very, very bad. Now what's gonna happen is the spring locks really quick, we just gotta what's gonna happen now is the spring locks, here represented by blue, the spring locks are basically going to do this. Bang, 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 and bang. There. That's what the spring locks are going to do. They're all going to let loose. The animatronic parts are going to slowly crush you to death, which is very painful and very, very bad. Please, if you're going to bleed out, do that in the back room. We don't need our customers seeing that shit. Get the fuck out of here. So basically, the animatronic parts are going to be like, there's a lot in the face area. There are a lot of animatronic parts and spring locks in the face area. Now you are fucked. What's going to happen now is you're going to slowly bleed out to death. So have fun on the floor, fucker. 'Cause you ain't ever getting up. You've made some terrible career choices. Now, you suffer. This is you. You are dead. You are dead now, and I didn't even do that correctly, because guess what? There is a lot of blood. There is just so much blood everywhere. Just... You are covered in blood. Because during that springlock failure, you have been impaled by springlocks and crushed by the animatronic parts. You are now bleeding out. You are dead. This is exactly why the springlocks were removed from restaurants. Springlock suits were deemed too unsafe, and the whole reason why any of the incidents with the springlocks could ever happen was because, let's be honest, Fazbear Entertainment doesn't give a shit about its employees. So, what have we learned? Well, what we have learned is that, let me just draw it out here for you. You are kind of dumb for working at Fazbear Entertainment. Also, this is a spring lock, and you now know what the parts do. This is the spring, right here, that's the spring. That is the lock. Spring lock. Spring lock. Spring... Fuck. Spring... Lock. Spring lock. If that gets wet. So let me just, let me quickly just... There. Wiggling, pressure, or water, big no-no, you will die. Like this dude, over here. We do not want any more of these accidents, because we are liable. Please stop using this shit, for fuck's sakes. Also, this is you. You are amazed. You are amazed at my teaching skills. I hope you have been taught. Your brain has grown bigger. Your brain has now grown bigger. I am in... I should probably have said this at the start of the video. This is not, like, exactly how things work. This is me relaying what has been told in the games, and like in the books and everything. Obviously, the springlock suits themselves are fiction. So yeah, basically that's it. It's the end of the video. So please, just fucking... Please like and subscribe, or else. This has been Cranky Frankie. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you liked it, like, subscribe, I have jack shit to do these days. Also, don't take that as like what I can draw. I can draw much better. If you want a good example of what I can draw, check out the art video that I did. I'm gonna spring lock myself. That bitch over here, this bitch over here, he got himself spring lock. You better watch the hell out, kids.